Yo, what up? What's happening, world? It's episode 20 of the Wrap Up Podcast, and apparently everybody's going to jail except me and Steph. How you feeling, brother? We gonna jump it up just like that. Everybody's going to jail.
Going to the Who's County.
Yeah, man. Going to the clink. Going to the Bing. Man. Lock up. 23-hour lockdown. Shoot program, nigga.
Hey,
it's looking bad, man. It's looking bad. We're going to run off a list of people who looking at some jail time.
It always catches up to you, man.
It does. So I guess we can go with I guess this is the newest one. The newest one is Robert Kraft, owner of the Patriots.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say he's going to jail yet. First of all, he's probably the only person who won't go to jail.
He's the only one that's not going.
Yeah, the allegations is there.
We can safely say that.
This man is not going to jail for this. The money is too long, too strong.
Too long.
Yeah, but he's gotten caught up in a prostitution sting out of a prostitution sting out of
so bad, man.
It's out of Florida, right?
Yeah,
prostitution sting out of Florida in a massage parlor. It sounds so cliche, but I guess that's what I didn't even know they were still doing this in massage parlors.
The first thing I thought about, bro, when you said that was what Uncle Phil and Will.
You know what I thought of? I thought of Rush Hour with Toontown. That's what I thought of. I was like, don't tell me he was up in here with Toontown with the little, you know, the massage ladies up in there getting a little bit more than a massage.
First of all, why is Robert Kraft in a strip mall getting a massage? Why you not at the hotel, man?
Right, you can have anybody who. First, this is what I don't understand. First of all, to me, paying for sex isn't a crime. I'm gonna just say that. Let me start with that. Paying for sex ain't a crime, but in the eyes of the law, I guess it still is. I'm not incriminating myself. I'm just saying paying for sex shouldn't be a crime to me. If you got the money, she willing to get down. Vice versa, same thing. If he got money and you know, whatever. I just don't think it's a crime. Hey, it is what it is. You pay for everything in this world. Everything is transaction and commerce, right?
Yeah.
Why not sex?
Yeah.
They selling it anyway.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that? It's the truth. It's the truth. But I digress. Paying for sex shouldn't be a crime. But
you should get a monthly bill for it every 30 days.
You know what I'm saying? It's a subscription. But hey, look, if you have a significant fellas, if you got a significant other and she giving you sex, you still paying for it. One way or the other. It just is what it is.
The real merch box.
Right. You know what I'm saying? This just happens to be a more formal transaction. That's all.
Oh, man.
But here's the part that I don't understand if you're Robert Kraft or any other person who got caught up in this sex scandal. First of all, dog, your money is super long.
Super.
I mean, this dude is a certified billionaire. For those of you who don't know, he owns the Patriots. So I don't know. Maybe this is his way of coming off a, celebratory Super Bowl win. I don't know. But his money is long. He's got the bread for it, right? If that's the case, they have escort services. You can just you don't even have to do it yourself. You can have one of your lackeys, your runners. Somebody go out and say, hey, go get one that I like. You know what I like. You know what I like when I go to the grocery store. You know what I like. Go bring one back for me.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do, right?
Yeah.
Instead, this man goes out to the massage parlor. Again, these are all accusations. He's already said that he ain't do it. But hey,
he went to a day spa.
In the spa, getting bust down. I ain't mad at you. First of all, let me set the record straight. I ain't mad at you, Robert Kraft. Do your business, man. Like I said, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think it's a problem.
He said one of his guys told him about the massage parlor. Now
he was like, "You should go."
Jupiter, Florida, is an affluent little township, if you will, city, whatever it is, La Province, whatever.
Yeah, it's the Hamptons of Florida.
Yeah, if you. They was at a strip mall, man. He knew what was going down.
You had to have known what was going down. It was the shakedown move. I want to know how it happened. They said it was a sting operation.
Oh man, was he pants down, hands up?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, my thing is this: if you ain't catch me in the act, it ain't happening. I could have backed out at the last minute, be like, nope, I'm gonna backpedal up out of this. I don't like my choices on Thursday.
That's hey.
I don't like the selection you got in here today. Call me tomorrow.
But he'll end up paying about probably $500,000 to the league.
He'll pay a fine or something like this. Yeah. A little slap on the wrist, if that, and he gone. He ain't like Jim Irsay got caught with no coke.
Oh no,
or nothing like that. No. Yeah, so he's straight, man. This will be brushed under the rug. We'll probably never even find out what happened to this because it'll be just so far pushed back. So that's not big to me. So yeah, we talked about jailbirds. He won't be one of them. The accusations is funny. The allegations are funny, but
he ain't thinking about jail.
No, oh hell no, not even close. But your boy R. Kelly, we've talked about. Well, I ain't even gonna say yo boy. That's our boy. R. Kelly's still my man's.
Man.
Musically, but you know, for all of those other things, he's a monster. He's a nasty. Throw your
caveat out there.
Yeah, I got you. He's a nasty. I want to call him some things, but you know, might be children watching our show today. But yeah, he's that dude is. If they said what he said, oh, let me rephrase. If what they said he said is true,
what he said?
They said that they have him on tape saying, "Let me see your 14-year-old."
Oh yeah.
Open up that 14-year-old, you know, blank 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 for me. You know, that's so. If he said that,
what if they was role playing and she was like 22?
Shorty already said, "Yes, that's me on the tape. Yes, I was 14, 15 at the time that it was filmed."
Is this braids R. Kelly or beard and bald head R. Kelly?
I guess we gotta find out.
Like that make a difference.
I guess not. What I want to know is why first dog, if you got away with it once, why would you do another film that's so incriminating?
Man, who took the cookie out the cookie jar? Who, me?
Yes, you.
Couldn't be.
Then who?
Dude, man,
I don't.
Niggas do crazy things. Man,
you right, but this is just outright stupid. This is ridiculous. If it's true, I think it's true.
Yeah,
I think they got another. They have another tape on him. When I say is it true about the fact that he actually said it, I think the tape exists. I think that, you know, he probably doing some unsavory things on this tape. But if they say what he said is true, I don't think he escapes this. He's getting locked under the jail. They said that he had a hard time bailing out for $100,000. I think that's a lie.
I think that's a lie.
Kel's got 100 G's.
Yeah, I think that's a lie.
Easy.
That's a lie.
So that it supposedly is some chick in Romeoville. Valencia Veronica,
something like that.
Valencia Veronica Love or something like that. They say she live in Romeoville. Put up the $100K,
and she said he was going to pay on Thursday anyway.
Yeah. So and she was just like, you know, that's my friend. I'm getting him out. First of all, I don't think she should get any flack. She shouldn't get any backlash. It is what it is.
Not even the people that put up the $500,000 for the GoFundMe page.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You get $500,000 on a GoFundMe.
Yo.
And they took GoFundMe was like, nah,
we're
not about to do that.
They was like, nah, yeah, everybody getting their money back.
We can't do
but
that.
Yeah, I don't blame her at all. If you got 100 G's to get your friend out of jail, go for it. I done bailed a couple of my homies out of jail. Wasn't nowhere near close to 100 G's.
For real.
But you know, yeah, I done been there and done that. It didn't matter what they did at that point. It was my friendship, my loyalty, my brotherhood with them was more than. That was more important than what they did. Now, I don't want to diminish the fact that if the accusations are true, which I think they are, that he shouldn't have to pay for it. But if that's your friend,
you really think he's going to jail?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm flip flop on it. I have the.
Go ahead.
I have the mind to think as well that just like the first case, you have to prove that, you know, these allegations are legit. So we know it's somebody on the tape. We know it's him. We know he's telling them to spread it open it wide. You know, all that jazz. We know all that's legit. But they still have to prove without a shadow of a doubt that it's a young girl, and without the women cooperating, you still can't prove that. You can't go and corroborate a story just because you think or speculate because he's saying it. You know, you can say that to your girl. Y'all can be playing teacher and schoolgirl. You know what I'm saying?
True. So that's very true.
So his lawyer team, the way they get off the first one, I feel that they can get off this too.
The main reason they got off the first one, though, is because Shorty on the tape was like, "That's not me." Mm-hmm. This girl is saying, "Yeah, that's me. I'm 14. It's me." She's saying, "That's me. I'm going to testify in court. And when we get in court, I'm going to point him out and be like, that's me on tape right there. That's R. Kelly. That's him. And that's me. I'm 14. He however old he's supposed to be. And take that nigga to jail." I think that's how it's going to play out.
So he about to get his 7 years.
7?
Yeah.
Drake? 7? Nah, dog. Because... okay, so you got to understand. Right now, the judicial system is looking to make examples out of us.
Yeah.
They got Bill.
He ain't about to get no life.
No.
He ain't about to get 20.
What?
He not getting 15.
Dog, he's going to do we can do it like an over under.
Okay.
I say over under 12. I'm going over.
No, I'm going under that.
Under 12?
Yeah.
Dog, he already faced. They got him on 7 charges.
Yeah.
And they can range anywhere from 7 to 10 apiece. 7 to 10 years apiece.
See, I don't remember the charges, but yeah, they probably gonna give him all that.
Yeah. So let's say even 7 charges, and let's say they
how many did Bill get?
I don't know, man.
Bill got what, 3 years? And he was projected to get close to 30.
Right.
But they didn't charge him on all counts. So I don't see R. Kelly. I don't know the actual counts. That hasn't really came out yet. So I don't know if it's enough for him to get charged on every count.
Bill never got away, and they loved Bill already. Bill is different. Bill is totally different from R. Kelly.
That's true.
It's not saying that both weren't egregious and both were bad.
I'm not guilty.
Man, I don't care how many hits this man got.
And
I play them all. I am a huge R. Kelly fan. But we talking about children.
Yeah.
And the fact that he got away once already.
Yeah.
This is the closest that they got. This is the closest recreation to OJ.
And Kim Fox, she won him.
Oh yeah,
she won him.
And bad. The other dude, what's the other lawyer, the guy Aviani, something like he won. He wants him.
Yeah, he
bad.
won him from the first one.
Yeah, so it's a wrap. I think Kels is going to jail for sure, and I think he gonna do. It's not gonna be like R. Kelly gonna end up dying in jail. I don't think it's gonna be that long.
No.
He definitely. I could see him getting over 12. I don't see him getting anything less than
coming out at like 65.
Yeah, dog. I don't see him getting
that much.
I don't see him getting anything less than like 8.
I won't be surprised if he does go. I don't want to get him there yet, just because we got to let due process do. I don't have no skin in the game, so if he goes for real, I don't see him doing no more than 3 to 5.
Word.
I'm dead serious. Because his legal team is like Bill's legal team. These are lawyers that lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, these ain't no...
Oh, he bringing the big guns.
No cop a plea and all this. No.
Right. No.
You going, Jack, but we going to get the bare minimum. Yeah. And you will be out in 2. And you're not going to have to sign up for nothing. You're not going to have to register for nothing. Don't be surprised. If he goes, I got a feeling he won't go.
It depends on the tape, dog. If the tape is
the
that
first
bad,
time the girl had a little puffy breasts, man.
She did. And
breasts look like Jolly Ranchers.
She got. They saying that she got urinated on this time too.
Oh yeah,
this chick. Yeah. So,
that's
but the main part is this time they got the chick saying like, yes, that's me, and yes, I'm gonna testify. The last time is like, Shorty just kind of backed out, and
she can say that's her all she want. We can prove that's her all she want, but I bet you his defense question that liability.
They might, and I think the reason that they might, their best defense is going to be because dude said he had this tape for a long time. Mm-hmm. Why hold it? Why sit on it? Why now? And I think that may be their best defense, but
and if he had the tape. All right, we putting you in here now as a conspirator.
Yeah.
If I'm the defense, I'm going after everybody.
You might have to. That might be your only way of being able to keep Robert out of jail.
Yep.
I think he's going to jail, dog.
I hope.
I'm not gonna say I hope I'm wrong, because if he did these things, he needs to go to jail, and I think he did them.
Oh no, I know he did them.
Yeah,
but he ain't going to jail though.
He should go to jail.
He should go. Yes.
Yeah. You don't think it's gonna happen? Mm-mm. So, another quick thing, not too far off top. Well, it's not really off topic at all. We still keeping it on R. Kelly. But you've been in jail for how long was he in jail? 3-4 days?
Yeah, the weekend. Yeah.
Okay, you in jail for the weekend. You get bailed out. Your first trip is McDonald's?
Man, they got bacon on everything now, man.
Your first trip is Mickey D's, dog?
Hey, man, he kept it ill, man.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, because, Cook County is that's, first of all.
He went to the Hard Rock, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's them sandwiches is nothing to play with. Them meals that they got in there. Yeah. I ain't built for jail, dog. I cannot go. I can't. It's just not for me. It ain't in me. All of y'all dudes that have been there before and they made it out, props to you. I don't know how you did it, but yeah, I couldn't do jail.
I can't either.
I ain't built for that. But your first day out, McDonald's, I would have definitely went somewhere else. I wouldn't even have wanted to be around people.
I would have just went to the crib.
That's my thing. I would have got whatever food that I wanted and then just went to the crib. I wouldn't want to be around people.
Yeah.
I would rather just be like, yo, let me go home, be around my family, be around, some
He could have Uber Eats McDonald's, man. He could have Uber Eat that.
That's what I'm saying. That part was weird to me. McDonald's.
How many drive-thrus we're going through? He don't stay in Olympia Fields no more, do we?
I don't think so. I think that spot gone.
Where's he at now? Because I know the studios. He probably standing in the studio on the west side. But he closed that. He sold that or closed it down or did something to it.
Yes, I think they just said that he sold it. That's how you know he had 100 G's.
Well,
ain't no way he sold that studio for less than 100.
In Chicago, he passing 50 McDonald's.
52.
And you in a Sprinter, the driver, hey, I want a McDouble with bacon, a Coke, and a coffee. And you good.
With my mother's lipstick on it.
And other news, man.
I had to set it up. Yo, my father said he ordered a Happy Meal and sat down inside the McDonald's Playland place, just waiting for more shorties.
McDonald's. R. Kelly.
Yeah,
man, they don't make the slide the way they used to. I can't even fit in no more. Y'all took the ball pit out.
He said this is one of my best pickup spots. Man, yeah, it's rough for Kels, man. It's gonna be rough for Kels. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think he'll end up going to jail, but I guess we gonna see.
Only time will tell.
Only time gonna tell. Who else going to jail? Jussie.
No, Jussie.
Jussie's going to jail.
You know what?
I don't think Jussie's going to jail. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Jussie gonna pay a fine because Jussie did the smart man thing and then put hijacking on his memo or his check. He wrote down personal trainer.
Personal trainer. Yo.
Oh, man. He another clown.
A lot of stupid things went on with this. With first of all, paying with a personal check.
Yeah.
Come on, dummy. Let's get it together. That and the fact that he let the dudes.
Ain't no banks open at 2 a.m.
At all, bruh. And who writing checks at 2 a.m.?
And he ain't walking to no drive-through bank.
Not at all.
Nah.
And then even still, you called them multiple times throughout the day.
He could have helped
most recently. He definitely could.
That could have been the quickest transaction, man.
He could have cash at me this. I would have paid that extra $6. And it would have had to be $6 if he gave him $3,500. They would have taxed you a little bit on that.
Yeah, of course.
But what I don't understand is here's the two dumbest things. Well, I mean the whole situation for Jussie is stupid. But first of all, these dudes buy all of the supplies at the same spot. They buy their ski masks, their gloves, the bleach.
They was looking so stupid, man.
Yo, just standing at the register, purchasing everything. Just beyond dumb, beyond stupid. He pays with a check.
Yeah.
Very dumb, very stupid. Another thing that came to light that I didn't know was they said when he came back, first of all, when he supposedly got away from the robbers, or the people who assaulted him, he went back to his hotel and he still had the noose around his neck. And I can't remember who said it, but they put it to they proposed the question. They said, if somebody is choking you out with a noose, or they put a noose around your neck, what's the first thing you do if you get away?
He was distraught.
You take the damn noose off. They said this man came in with the noose all around his neck. He come in, walking into, it's like, bro, this is not a stage play, bro. He left the prop open. Yo, this dude, he should go to jail. He should go to jail.
I agree.
He's an idiot. He is an idiot. Ain't no way he weaseling out of this. Nah. He won't go to jail, but his career is definitely gonna take a hit.
Yeah, it's dead.
I don't know if he getting no more work after this, dog.
It's dead.
But that looks bad. That was beyond stupid. It's funny though. The memes, oh man,
hilarious.
The memes is hilarious. R. Kelly's too. R. Kelly's memes been funny, but Jussie's take the cake. His is definitely hilarious. One other thing though is, are there any grounds to file charges against the Nigerian brothers?
Not from what I've heard, read, and saw on TV.
I don't think so.
That is not.
Yeah.
Because one, they've cooperated with the law enforcement.
True.
And they're tying Jussie. That's a dumb name. They're tying Jussie. It's just dumb. They're tying Jussie in as the
his sister fine though.
Yeah, both of them. The conspirator. So he's the one that started this whole incident. Yeah. So I mean,
the blame should lie on him.
And
it should go on his
Superintendent Johnson said that it's more evidence that they're keeping away from the public because it's more incriminating things to come out on this interview.
I want to know the rest.
I want to know it all too.
I want to know the rest. Like, what else this idiot do?
But he go to court when? March 22nd, something like that?
Yeah, so we going to find out a little bit more, but it probably ain't going to find out nothing for March. It's going to be preliminary hearings and stuff like that. It's going to be a long drawn out.
And I believe they have more. They have enough to make a public arrest because he made it public. But now you still want to act dumb? You still want to act stupid? Okay. Yeah. I'm about to hit you with all this heat.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit you with all this heat, man.
You gonna get this work?
Man, them Nigerian boys was in there cock-a-doodle-doing. Boy, they gave all the information.
They definitely did. They was like, oh, jail? Nigga, man. I ain't going to jail. Or no, matter of fact, they was like, no, you got to go back to Nigeria.
Yeah, they said, no.
It was like, nope. He said, give me the pen, give me the paper.
But no.
Not going back to Nigeria.
Nah.
He say, I ain't even got to tell for no ultimate fees. I tell for free.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't think he'll go to jail, but he definitely is going to see his career. I don't know if he'll get work at all anymore. This might be the end of him.
Once again, credibility is shot down.
Yeah, it's absolutely done for. But at the very least, I don't think he does jail time behind this. I think he probably ends up serving a fine, community service, probation, and then it's a wrap.
And word is, Terrence Howard was on the set going off. Now I heard this on WGCI, so we don't know how true that is, but they didn't put the alleged on it. But I will. That he was allegedly on set going off saying that he knew the story didn't add up. He was I'm telling you all that this story didn't add up. And they say they had to
this don't add up, man.
Yeah, get him out his trailer. That's how bad he was.
This don't add up, man. He over that line, man. He ain't do this, man. I could believe it. He should go off. If you think about it like this, it paints a bad light on the show. Yeah. That's messing with his money. He got every right to be upset. If he in there, if he flipping tables and going off, then Terrence Howard, I'm with you. I would do the same, bro.
No doubt.
So you got every right to be upset. You got every right to go off and feel like you know, like this might impact you, because it might. I know that they probably gonna take him off the show. They gonna have somebody either have to. You think they're gonna like kill off his character or bring in somebody else?
They said they cut him from the last 2 episodes of this season. I read, once again, this is all alleged, that they were in talks to writing him off the show, just that character in general.
I can see it. It makes sense. But then, how does that change the dynamic of the show? You can't. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched Empire since I watched the first season, and then that was it. I don't even know what season they on.
I mean, either. I'm not a true fan, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, if he's a prominent character, you can't just write him off and expect the show to still thrive.
We gonna watch it. All they gotta do is kill him.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work with every show. It didn't work with House of Cards. I loved House of Cards. I was a diehard fan.
That's true.
They tried to kill off. Well, not tried. They did kill off Kevin Spacey, and it's not the same. It's slightly entertaining, but it's nothing like when
I'm pretty sure that they'll get it to work right, because you're dealing with people behind the scenes as the director, Lee Daniels, and all of that that work in the film industry in terms of movies. So they're going to create a dope plot.
And they still have enough prominent stars to rise
it's been cats like Stringer Bell, Idris got killed off, and so cats die, and the show still go on. So
you talking about The Wire?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? The monkey ain't gonna stop the show. Omar died.
Omar died at the end. It was over with. Omar died at the very end.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's in The Wire, people was meant to die. Best show on TV. Well, that was on TV. Best show ever. But yeah, man, it's not looking good for Jussie, and rightfully so, man. He made this bed. It's time for him to lie in it.
Yeah.
You see what I did there? Lie in it.
The whole, for those that don't know, the whole lying thing.
Yeah.
You
see, I snuck that in there.
Snare drum, hi-hat, I got you. Doom, doom, I got you.
Moving on to the next one. Who else in jail? Tekashi 6ix9ine. Supposedly he's in there snitching on everybody. He's taking a page out of the Nigerian Brother book, and he is telling on everybody.
This man was like, "Me go where?
Yeah,
get some paper."
He pointing everybody out. Yeah, and he was like, "Yo, give me a list, give me a book. I'm telling on everybody."
He has to go if he has to go to witness protection. There's no way he can go back anywhere and
he was in too deep
and survive.
And these Treyway cats don't play. They pretty prominent in Brooklyn. And I ain't even gonna just say just Brooklyn, but in New York period. They pretty prominent. And these dudes, I mean, first of all, they got these cats on a RICO case. Yep. They don't just give out RICO cases to anybody. That means you in there. You doing some real work. This is Fed.
Yeah.
So it supposedly I in the beginning I thought that it was to reduce his sentence, but supposedly they're saying that with all of the information that he's giving, he might not do any jail time at all now.
Cageberg singing.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like singing.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not going to even front. If I was in that position, faced with the amount of life sentences that he has stacked on him, I would probably do the same thing. Go somewhere and Henry Hill me. You know what I'm saying? Put me in protective joint.
That's my favorite movie, Goodfellas, by the way.
And just live out, man. And it's nothing he can do now. He can't backtrack or say I was just saying it to not go in. You've implicated murderers.
Yeah.
You've implicated yourself that you were involved in murderers.
Yeah.
You implicated yourself in terms of
drug trafficking.
Yeah, here to Chicago looking to murder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
essentially, basically ordered a hit.
Yeah.
You know? So I mean I guess here's the thing.
In too deep.
That's my point. I'm glad you said that exact saying, that exact phrase I should say, is in too deep. Once you get that deep in, I don't think you shouldn't even have the right to tell.
No.
You wanted this. You asked for this. This is the lifestyle that you glorified. This is the lifestyle that you wanted. This is the lifestyle that you obtained. Now that all of a sudden you knew the risks, you knew the players, you knew the risks, you knew the consequences, you knew the reprimand behind it in the event that you got caught. Brother, you got caught. Own up to all that. If I'm in that position, I take them numbers like a man. You got to. Because you in too deep.
Some numbers make you turn into a woman.
He was dressed like one when he was out here, rainbow hair and all that. Come on, bro.
You tell me, hey, he what, 21, 22, let's just say around that 25.
Yeah,
he's under 25. And they come up to you talking about 40. Come on, man.
Yeah.
40 years would make you say a lot of stuff. It'll make you start adding stuff to the story.
It'd be different if it's 40 years and I didn't participate in all of this. This is what you wanted. You wanted to be this dude.
Yep.
You wanted to be Treyway. You wanted to be in the limelight. You wanted to do. You wanted to be that tough guy, that drug dealer, that gangbanger.
You can tell the way that he moved. That wasn't him. He just was in it to solidify his career. We don't even know if he joined that to get a rap career. We don't know how long he was involved or what. But his entire move with these social media joints. And he should have been violated every code already.
Yeah.
But he was so far removed from them that they could have got him if they wanted to. But, you know, they getting fame on top of that too. You know, they talking, trays and all that joint.
He was their machine.
Yep.
Yeah. See,
and I'm pretty sure he was filtering money and he got a lot of stuff to worry about too, man.
He does.
He got a lot to worry about too.
He does. If in the event that he doesn't do any jail time, if he has the chance to see the light of day again, it won't be without him watching over his back.
This man gotta get a new face.
Yeah.
Gotta get a new face. His identity is gone. Them
tattoos and all of that, he gonna still stick out like a sore thumb. So you're right. He might have to get a new face.
This man is Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
He gotta get up out of here. He can't do nothing. And that's sad,
but
man.
You can't. You're a convicted felon at this point. You can't even leave the country.
That's crazy, man.
They don't want you.
Man, Timbuktu, he gonna have to go somewhere. He can't move.
Yeah, it's rough. It's gonna
in
be
America.
rough.
He won't be able to move.
Yeah, not freely. Not freely. It's gonna be very rough for him to find a way to do anything after all of this telling.
And I'm pretty sure the price on his head.
Oh,
the price is on him.
Oh yeah, because my man's whoever the gang leader that they got, I can't remember his name. I'm not following the story too tough, but he ain't saying nothing. He's a closed mouth, and he taking this whatever he did to the grave. Yeah. But he straight up said, it's like, yo, this is the life I lead. This is what I wanted. This is what I lived. It is what it is. But you don't think that he definitely sending kites back home or sending a message to say, yo, hey, if he come out, if he get back to New York, if he in Brooklyn, green light.
Yep.
You already know what it is.
Yeah.
They lighting Buddy up. If they get their hands on him, he's done for. I think. Yeah, I mean, you got to understand. It's like he's giving them information to bring down their entire organization. And the entire network is being dismantled.
The way he runs his unit, that let's say he has cats in Akron.
Yeah.
That the word travels.
Yeah.
It's not like they're doing something in New York and Ohio doing something totally different.
Yeah.
He seems like he has his hands on the pulse of whatever
of everything going
that's out in in this, let's say, in the world.
Yeah.
He seemed like he has his hands on everything. So it's going to be on site. You see him in Iowa, whatever little blood gang you trying to be in Iowa, they know that.
Yeah. Out there in them cornfields.
Absolutely.
Light them up.
Absolutely.
And that's the sad part about it is you wanted all of this until the bad part came around, and now you want to tell on everybody. You should have evaluated these options and these circumstances, these outcomes prior to all of this. Yeah. And that's easy to say in hindsight. I get that. But that's the part that I don't understand, why this continues to be glorified. Why is this a thing? Why is this so captivating?
You know, it goes back to, you tell one story, you got to tell another one. Then that story gets magnified. then you have this big conglomerate of information that you've put out there.
Yeah.
Now you have to live up to it. Now you have to own these stories.
It's that snowball
and now
effect.
All that stuff is coming back to you, but you said here that you did this, and this. You got to answer to it.
Yeah.
And he's
his
paying the piper.
Yeah. His answer is, I ain't do none of that, or I did, but they made me do it.
Man.
And here's all of the people you need to know.
That's sad, man.
It's very sad, but you know, it's. I'm not glad that it happened. I'm glad that it's coming out.
Yeah.
Because to be completely honest, for anybody who's in this deep, I don't think this particular situation will be a deterrent for them. But hopefully for those guys who thinking about it, who on the fringe of saying, you know, like, I need a gang, or I could join a gang and I could be something, and I can, they gonna hold me down. That's my family.
Theoretically, couldn't you even peg him as being a false flagger?
Oh, absolutely.
In our day, like we old, false flaggers got dealt with.
That's what I'm saying.
If you even shook up with somebody and you wasn't like cool with the unit and you shook up, you couldn't
spit your lit.
Yeah, and this dude,
it's a wrap. I don't know how they do things in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I don't know how it go in Brooklyn, but in Chicago, it would have been a wrap for dude.
Yeah,
it would have been a wrap for dude.
He would have made it this far.
I was about to say he would. I don't even think he would have made it to telling.
Yeah,
he would. Well, you know, it's Fed, so it's different. It's different when you in federal holding in Chicago. I don't even know where they got him at.
Yeah,
but
and not even on some Chicago. You know, they just know our violence.
Yeah,
but just the fact that you still got OGs out here that's moving the way they moved back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way Larry and the way Fort moved, some still move with that same code.
I say it's even more so these young cats is just so much more reckless. It's like they don't care. It's like, oh, you told, it's on site.
Yeah.
We just you getting lit up. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it's necessarily the code or if it's just more so the streets is so much more of an animal. Again, I don't know how Brooklyn run. Brooklyn might be that way.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if in the entire New York is like that, but coming from reading the deposition and reading the things that this Treyway gang I can't remember his name. I gotta look at his name. But that dude, judging from the court documents, that dude is legit. First of all, he got a RICO case. He doing something.
Yeah.
So
Ghost got a RICO case.
Huh?
Ghost got a RICO case too.
Yeah, that's Ghost. Ghost ain't it. Kanan was the man. Ghost was just he's just the face. But I think that he will feel the repercussions of this.
Oh, no doubt.
If he gets out.
I guarantee you he's not sleeping now. It's somebody on some Fed, some force that got connections with the leader. They everywhere. Just because you in custody don't mean that it's somebody that's not on the payroll.
Yeah.
Someone that, so I don't want to say that. No, I'm not going to even throw that out there, but yeah, he's in some serious business.
He is. Shotty is the dude's name.
Oh, you don't mess with nobody that's named after a gun.
Yeah, so
people gotta, look at who they gonna liaison with, man. Like if your nickname was Gutter, you wouldn't be sitting up in my joint, man.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, yeah,
okay, man. If your name is John.
Yeah, meet my homie Gutter. Who?
Nah,
what?
Man.
I was like, no,
Gutter can't come in.
You let him inside?
Nah. Like some people you just don't give a ride to in your car.
Yeah. It's like, nah.
Gutter one of them.
This dude is just too hot.
No, you can't. Nah. Don't even look at me long, B.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the what's his name? Melly? YNW Melly?
I know he's a rapper.
Yeah, so he's also facing some murder charges.
Yeah, I know he's facing charges
for apparently killing a couple of his friends.
That's crazy.
Now he said it's he's saying that it's a drive-by. They're saying that they have forensic evidence that shows that he killed them. Now,
these brothers too young, man.
Super young. I think this dude might be like 21, 22, something like that. I know he's a super young dude. But I guess I'll say this: the part of this story that intrigues me is this guy. First of all, his name is Jamel Demons.
Oh, no.
Like, his last name is Demons, and he's 19. He's 19, but he's from Florida. I listen to some of his music. It's okay. It's not bad. I'll say that. It's not bad. But he constantly refers to himself as 6 different people. It comes across in his music. I think that this cat might really have a personality disorder.
Wait. When you say that, meaning he has 6
different people, personalities.
Like,
he's named them.
Like, character wise, or this dude may legit have something going on.
Yeah, like what's the movie with my man Split?
Can they all rap though? Is one better than the other one?
It's a good question. I don't know if they all rap, but all of the ones in his head, or I say this, the ones that he's named, they definitely have different personalities.
That's wild,
And
man.
you can tell that it's not a gimmick if you watch his interviews. Like, he legit believes that.
He don't switch though, do he?
Not that I've seen. In the interviews, you can just hear him talk about himself in third person, but he is like completely focused. It's genuine. It doesn't sound made up. It doesn't sound fabricated or forced. So it's like, and when I say it, it's like remember when Nicki Minaj used to do that little retarded like little British accent and all of that, and what would she call it, Roman? Yeah. That, you know, that's a gimmick. It's fabricated. It's forced. It's a character.
Yeah, Slim Shady.
Yeah, exactly. It's it's a character.
Machiavelli.
This dude, all of them.
Is that it? Johnny Blaze.
We can go all day with them. Yeah.
But this guy legit got.
Yeah. If you watch the interviews,
cats on the side of him.
Yeah, you can feel it. And if you listen to some of his lyrics, he talks about he was on his Bobby Shmurda, where it almost seems like he's snitching on himself in the song, because he talks about killing this dude and about how the person who he killed, he didn't mean to shoot him, and he got tears in his eyes and all of that. I think that's so his own way of confessing.
About to come and hit him up.
They also say that supposedly he was on Snapchat at the time of the murder. I think the murder ended up happening late last year, and he just got convicted of it. He was originally detained, and then they let him go or let him out, and then he just got arrested again, or formally charged with it. But I guess they tracking his cell phone tower from being on Snapchat, being able to say, okay, he was in the vicinity, and now they're thinking that they may have a transcript where he told his girlfriend about it.
About the murder?
About the murder, yeah, confessing to it. So it's a lot going on with this dude. This one intrigues me because of the music and the interviews, where I truly think that it's something wrong with this kid. Obviously, I don't want to make any light of what he did. First of all, it was 2 of them. If he killed both of his homies, then, you know, he deserved to go to jail.
Yeah.
But this is I think it's truly something wrong with this dude.
Mental health is not a joke, man.
At all.
It's and these young people that's getting, you know, that's having to live with this type of. Yeah.
And one thing is, and
it reflects in a lot. It may be a lot of MCs out here, or musicians in general, that don't have split personalities or schizophrenic, whatever you want to phrase it as. It's just they're dealing with so much mentally.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And then it's compounded by whatever your vice is, whether that's alcohol or drugs or whatever that may be. It's compounded on top of your instability, man. It's a sad.
It's rough on these
thing,
kids,
man. It's crazy.
I agree. One thing that I do like though is the fact that more and more people are voicing their struggles.
That's true.
And letting other people know that, hey, you know what, you're not alone in your mental struggles. You know, whether it be DeMar DeRozan or
Kevin
Charlamagne
Love,
the God, Kevin Love, Kanye,
but the
Charlamagne the God.
The thing about all of those individuals is they recognized the issue and sought help, or someone was within their stable that was able to say, hey, we need to get this checked out. We need to go see what's going on. Or they had that revelation or that epiphany where it's just hit or clicked. Most of these young kids don't have anybody, and the people that they do have in their circle is just filtering or funneling off the money. They're not going to say, hey, yo, Stephan, man, you're not moving the way we think. You know, you used to move. You know, something's not right. Because it's wild. That's nuts.
And you know what? G Herbo actually spoke on it too. And I think he brought up a really good point, is the things that, you know, growing up in an environment like that, where, you know, you see gangs, you see death, you see shootings, you lose your friends, you know, and it's become so normal. It's become such a formality for them that these kids don't understand the magnitude of what they're dealing with. They literally have PTSD.
No doubt.
But to them, it's just life in the hood.
They don't know any different,
and it goes untreated. So I think PTSD or these mental disorders, because I don't want to paint everybody as having a mental disorder, but PTSD is definitely real. It's no different from a soldier burying his friends or watching friends die, being in firefights, you know, overseas in war, and then coming back home and having to deal with those repercussions and being removed from that. So for a 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid who lives in an unsavory part of town, who's surrounded around drugs, you know, gangs, guns, violence, death, day in and day out. He's lost friends. He's made enemies, whether he wanted to or not, and he fears for his life. He's spending, you know, a majority of his time looking over his shoulder. That's post-traumatic stress disorder. So I don't want to blur the lines as though what's happening over there in Iraq and Afghanistan and what happened in Vietnam and all of that ain't happening right here in Roseland, in Inglewood, and in K-Town and all of that.
And it doesn't even have to be that drastic. You know, a lot of women have it after pregnancy. You know, so it's a legit.
Very true.
Postpartum.
So it's real. It's real. Again, I'm glad that more people are voicing their opinion. More people are being more public about their struggles and their disorders. I think it's something that we need to continue to do because it's a very prominent and prevalent problem that say that again. I think it's just a huge issue that we're having in the community with young people, and I don't think that it should continue to go unnoticed. So the people that just stepped up, that's a huge thing that they stepped up. I want to continue to see more of it, because situations like this with this this Melly kid, it's scary. You know, that's a tough pill to swallow. That one is something that I'm watching a little bit more closely, because I truly think it's something wrong with dude.
And if you out here, you know, on the blocks and you moving certain ways and you see certain things, you don't know what the trigger is, man. And it's for lack of a better word, it's scary. It's scary. It can be anything from an accident, especially if this is your life and this is what you live on a daily basis, meaning you've buried multiple friends, you've seen multiple incidents that were not savory. That stuff, it compounds, especially if you're young. You're still formulating thought, you're still formulating ideas, but now you got this huge traumatic issue. You know, in the black community, we don't go to doctors.
Nah,
his grandma just say something wrong with him. He's slow, or you know,
we gonna pray that up out you, baby.
Yeah, he got issues, or right. but it never goes diagnosed, and then it becomes a huge problem, and now it's too late.
Yeah.
Where that one single incident, it compounds and becomes multiple personalities. Yeah. Because that's your escape. Now you've escaped 6 times. Yeah. Through personalities.
Yeah.
That's deep, man.
That could definitely be what this kid is dealing with. And at 19.
I hope that's not the case, and that's just some creative art. But if it is, that's heavy.
It is, man. It's sad. It's very sad, but that's one that I'm gonna watch a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my
closely than the rest of them
too. I didn't even know. I knew about him, but I didn't know he was going. I thought he was just on some dumb let's shoot stuff. I didn't know that it was an underlying issue that, if we are honest with ourselves, he may not even know that the original being did that. Yeah,
or he feels like
he might have told him.
Yeah, or right, or he might just be protecting his other self.
Yep.
It's so many different. It's so many different avenues, so many different ways that this can change or shape a person. Mm-hmm. So this one is gonna definitely be one that I'm keeping a close eye on, just because it's interesting. It's interesting. Not as though it's entertainment, but it's something that I think we can learn from, based upon the issues and the situations that this young man has been faced with, and then how it's caused him detriment.
And it's kind of under the radar, because I think I read this maybe a month ago, so fairly new, and this happened almost a year ago. And in the articles that I've read, and I've never listened to his music, so I can't attest to that. I'm just going by what you're saying. I haven't read anything where they mentioned that, you know, it may be some mental instability. I don't know if that's something that they're just not rolling with, if it's an undercurrent. I don't know. Once again, I haven't listened to the music, and I don't even think I want to check that out if it's on that. It's just something I don't want to put in my filter. Yeah, and
he actually got a song with Kanye called Mixed Personalities.
Dang, that's Kanye though. Yeah, but I still some stuff, you know, it's me at a certain age. I can just go by what the people, you know, say. Like for example, I know it's on a different scale, but when people say they want to go to these horror movies and the folks, the baby's heads spinning around, I don't mess with none of that. I let y'all have that, man.
That ain't for you. That ain't your cup of tea.
Cause some of that stuff is real, man. Like when they start talking about the occults and all that jazz, you gotta watch what you put into yourself, and I don't.
You do.
Hey.
Yeah, everything ain't necessarily for you to digest. For real. So I'm
let me stick with Freddie. Yeah, that's nice, good, wholesome scare. I don't want to. I ain't messing.
This is wholesome horror.
For real, man. I ain't messing with no nuns and no and no priests and all. Man, I don't want that. Give me Jason, a boogeyman. That's it.
I feel you, man. So we getting ready to wrap it up, man. But before we leave, you want to drop it off on a lighter note, talk about some hoops real quick?
Who we got?
Quick playoff picture.
Yeah.
Think the Bulls gonna make the playoffs?
I wish. I really wish
too. I guess. All right. On a serious note, shaping up in the East. The East is obviously a lot more top heavy.
Yeah.
We looking at Toronto. We're looking at Milwaukee, who's leading the East right now. Indiana, Philly. Boston is struggling quite a bit right now, but obviously I still think they'll be there. Brooklyn is holding down the 6th seed. Detroit is at 7. Charlotte is at 8. Orlando and Miami are still in the mix. Technically, Washington is in the mix, but I don't Detroit? See that happening. Detroit is at 7. Okay. Detroit is at 7.
I'm surprised that Indiana is staying afloat
without Vic.
Without Vic, man.
Not only are they afloat, but they are playing very well. They 40-22, 18 games above 500. So they definitely playing good, holding down the 3 spot. Milwaukee, Toronto, Indiana, Philly, Boston. I think that top 5, they are all locks. I'll even say Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Brooklyn is playing tough. I got Brooklyn as a lock. Detroit, I think Detroit probably makes it.
They will.
Orlando and Charlotte could be a flip flop. I don't know. I want to see Charlotte make it. We'll see how that goes. Miami's not out of it. But I don't think they have enough. They're not deep enough.
People harping on Milwaukee winning the East. I can see them winning the East because Bud has made them a great 3-point shooting team.
Yeah.
They can really shoot the ball.
Mm-hmm. I like the additions that they made.
Yeah. But what concerns me about Milwaukee is what do you do when Giannis is off or he's out? They've proven that they can still win. You know, Middleton, you know, he's an all-star. He's stepping up. Brogdon can do what he do.
For sure.
But my thing is, if it ever gets to a point, God forbid, where Giannis can't play or where Giannis can't – and you can say that about any team, but I believe the depth that Toronto has, especially making the move with Memphis, that's playoff ready right there.
That was big.
That's playoff ready.
That was big.
That's playoff ready.
I think obviously those are the two powerhouse teams in the East.
Yeah.
I think you can almost throw Philly's hat in the ring. They made a very good move getting Tobias Harris.
Philly has the best starting lineup probably in the NBA, but I don't trust them, one, because I don't trust Ben Simmons, and I don't trust Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
I don't trust Jimmy Butler. If the Sixers were to decide Tobias is probably their most consistent scorer if you think about it in terms of per 48 minutes. He's the most.
Agreed.
He's the scorer on the team. Where Jimmy can go flat, you know, and B can't bring the ball up himself. You have to feed him the ball.
Yeah.
And Ben Simmons can't shoot or hit a free throw. Reddick is night and day. Covington is there as well, but Tobias should, and this is just my opinion, I may be wrong.
Covington, I think.
Yeah, Covington is good. Yeah. But Tobias, I believe, should be the focal. Not just because of his scoring ability and the way he can score and outside. He can score going to the basket. He can shoot create. His free throws. He can create his shot. Not saying you got a solid big man, so you do want to roll the ball through your bed. So he shouldn't be your third and fourth option. Your fourth and fifth option should be Ben and Reddick.
Okay.
And I believe he should be at least your number two option if you're going through Embiid.
Or Jimmy?
I'm putting him over Jimmy because of the consistency of scoring.
I'm not mad at that.
And the ability to get hot and stay hot as a shooter.
I agree with that. But Jimmy can play at a superstar level. Tobias Harris, I don't think Tobias Harris can.
We don't know because we've never seen him at this level. Not in Orlando, I don't think he's ever, not in Detroit.
Yeah.
So this may be a come. If he was to come to the Bulls right now, I would be so happy. That's how much I like his game.
I love his game. I think he plays both sides. Yeah, I was about to say he plays both sides of the ball. Like we said, he can create a shot. He can shoot. He's solid from outside. Yep. He has a really good mid-range jumper. He has very good footwork.
Very good
even
footwork.
On the block.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like it. I like his all-around game.
Can guard four positions, really.
Yeah, he can.
And give you a little five based on who you're throwing out there.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid.
So who you got coming out the West? I mean the East.
I think the six that we had as a lock, Milwaukee, Toronto, Indiana, Philly, Boston, Brooklyn are locks. I think we can still probably pencil in Detroit. Charlotte and Orlando is a flip-flop for that 8th seed.
I think this may be Charlotte. Make it. Yeah,
I'm going to go Charlotte. Yeah. Kemba is on a totally different level right now.
He need help. He though, but
he needs
he's
help
balling.
really bad. But Kemba is hooping.
If they was in that 4th, 5th seed, Kemba would be getting MVP consideration.
Oh yeah, for sure. In the West, obviously you got Golden State. Denver has been a staple atop the top of the West for over a half of a season now.
My question with them is playoffs sustainable?
I think it can be, and I think they just got better with IT getting back.
Yeah,
it gives them another shooter.
He showed what IT can do last night. He did IT last night.
Yeah, it gives him a different wrinkle. So I like that, and you don't even have to play him at the 1.
That's true.
You just got to hide him on defense. But they have a good defensive team, so that's cool. The best looking team right now in the West, even better than Golden State, is Oklahoma City.
I agree.
It's between them and Portland.
Say Houston.
Nah. Oh, hell no. I still think obviously the championship goes through Golden State, in my opinion, still right now. But the best looking team out West is between Oklahoma City and Portland. So Golden State, Denver, Oklahoma City, Portland, Houston, I believe are all locks. This is a really close race between Utah, San Antonio, and the Clippers for the 6, 7, 8. I think that will probably be the 8. Are those teams? I don't think these other teams are getting in. But first off, big shout out to Sacramento.
Oh man!
For first of all being above 500.
Yeah.
They're actually still in the playoff race. They're at the 9th seed with 31-29 record. De'Aaron Fox is playing some really good ball over there. Buddy Hield is playing some good ball. Marvin Bagley is starting to get into the flow of some things. They got a nice little team over there. So
you think Carmelo gonna get signed, or he's where? I don't think he's going to LA because LA has nothing to offer him. They're not going to the playoffs.
I don't think. Good point. I was going to bring that up. I don't think LA is going to the playoffs either. I think Melo can get signed. If he gets signed, I could see him probably maybe going back out east. Indiana would be a good spot, but I don't think they need to ruin that chemistry.
Yeah, they don't.
I think that's their thoughts. Brooklyn has a good chemistry too, but Brooklyn, here's the thing, is Brooklyn is feisty, Brooklyn is scrappy, but Brooklyn can get outscored. Yeah. So what do you need? You need a guy who can come in and be instant offense. That's Carmelo Anthony.
But you don't want someone that's going to deviate from what D'Angelo is doing out there.
Dinwiddie is hooping. Joe Harris is hooping.
Dinwiddie out.
Dinwiddie, before he hurt his thumb. Yeah, before he hurt his thumb. But he'll be back. He'll be back before the playoffs.
I'm thinking a perfect spot for Melo right now, but I know it won't happen. Would probably be Portland.
I would love him in Portland,
but it won't.
I don't see it happening.
It's not going to happen.
I would like him in Portland.
I wouldn't even mind seeing him in Denver, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I think you change the dynamic of how they play if you put him in Denver.
It changes too much. Yeah. Because wherever he goes, he's going to start off coming off the bench. And it's going to be that the Melo be like, I got a Melo on the bench. And he's going to take somebody's starting spot.
Charlotte? Mike, come and bring him in.
Mike took them shoes from him.
Real quick. You think he going to care? He took his shoes, but he gave him a job.
That's true. So if that would probably be the biggest, that one is very interchangeable because you can just throw Batum on the bench.
Yeah, or move Batum to the 3 and move.
Melo. Well, Melo's playing 4 wherever he's going.
Yeah. So
that's intriguing.
Who's their 5?
Bismack, right? Biyombo, Eddie Biyombo.
I think so. So you got Biyombo, Melo. Not Tobias Harris. Nick Batum.
You move Gilchrist to the bench if you have to. If he's not,
I'm cool with moving
home.
Gilchrist to the bench. No, because he's starting right now.
Yeah, Charlotte, it will be perfect.
So then, who's your 2?
Who's my 2?
Who's your 2 in Charlotte?
Kimball's my point. Batum would be my 3. Bismack 5. Melo 4.
Jeremy Lamb.
Jeremy Lamb's not starting, is he?
Monk. I think Monk starts. Monk starts at 2. I think you could use. I'm cool with Melo coming off the bench.
Yeah, he'll run that squad with Bridges.
Yeah, run him off the bench with Bridges and Devontae Graham.
Okay.
I think I'm just looking at their roster. They have a roster that should make the playoffs. Nick Batum, Bismack Biyombo, Miles Bridges, John Cheely. Devontae Graham, Willie Hernan Gomez has actually been playing some good basketball. Frank Nitty.
Frank the Tank.
Yep. Frank Kaminsky.
Zeller.
They do still have Zeller. Yep. You got Kimba. You got Tony Parker. You got a nice backcourt.
Yeah.
Malik Monk. Shelvin Mack.
Yeah,
Melo Williams.
I would love to see Melo there. Once you start mentioning names, I would love to see Melo there.
Melo fits in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Melo can fit in Charlotte. You need some scoring.
Mike, make that happen.
Hey, you heard it here first, man. If Melo gets a job in Charlotte, you heard it here first at the Wrap Up Podcast. Ain't nobody else said it.
Nah, ain't nobody else even thinking.
Nah.
Charlotte. Yeah, but I would love to see him in Portland. That's not going to happen. But Charlotte, you that just, even if Portland is still there, I'm not Portland. What if Sacramento is still there, close?
That would be nice.
I can see Sacramento.
That would be nice. I wouldn't be mad at that because he adds another dynamic to them being able to get some baskets.
Yep.
Being able to score.
Indiana would be nice, but like you mentioned, you don't want to break that.
I know they're not going to try to
mess that up,
but Indiana would be nice, but I don't see it happening.
What about Boston? Their back is against the wall.
And Boston looking real raggedy right now. They done lost 6 out of 8, 4 straight, but they'll be okay. Playoff Kyrie is a totally different monster.
Indeed. Well, that's it, man.
So that's a wrap, man. That's it for episode 20. Y'all
Barry
keep
Sanders
rocking with
episode.
us. Check it. Oh, Barry. I like that.
P. Myers.
See, you was good with Barry.
Shot-town love, man.
Nah, man. Yeah, man, but come on.
Mark Carrier.
Fred Hoiberg, then. Fred Hoiberg was 20.
Shout out to Fred, man. Fred was 20. Fred was building something in Chicago, man.
He was.
And the Bulls are really starting to play well, even though they whacked record-wise. To watch them play,
they won the night. They beat them tonight.
They're entertaining some nights.
And
that's all we ask for.
Yeah.
Come up.
Until we get this roster spot.
Oh, what about
the draft?
What about Bryce possibly going to San Francisco? Just threw their hat in the ring late, man.
I seen that because I think the Phillies might be out.
Yep.
The Phillies might be out. That'll be crazy.
Man.
You can start to see them right back in that national, playoff race, making a push.
We gotta do like an all sports show soon.
21.
Just do an all sports show. I'm down with that.
I bet. All right, man. Until next time, it's a wrap. Y'all stay out of jail. It's enough people going.
For real.
I'll let y'all, man.
Stay off the day spas and McDonald's.
Peace.
No Henry Hill.